Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
If you're facing a DUI charge, every decision matters. At the law office of Andrew W. Stewart II, we provide a skilled defense to protect your record, rights, and future. Call today or visit drewstewartlaw.com. Your future is worth defending.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning, good morning. As always, welcome back in to Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. I'm meteorologist Maggye. Welcome back in at 7 a.m. Thanks as always for starting off your morning with us. I want to give you a live look outside. If you haven't looked out your window, stepped out the door this morning, it's cloudy and it's cold. That's the two words I would use to describe outside right now and probably throughout your day as well. Take a look. This is live look over in Tupelo. Lots of clouds packed in there this morning. Conditions near 30 degrees, even though we're near the 30s, feeling more like the 20s out there across the area. So definitely a chilly start overall to your Wednesday morning. Same story over in Kosciuszko. You can see nice clear roadways out there for you this morning, but it is chilly. So make sure, again, pack the coat out there for you and the kiddos. Temperatures near 30 in Kosciuszko down to Talcott County as well, but still feels like, if you can see it there, in the middle 20s. So feeling more like the 20s outdoors this morning. Just downright cold, cloudy, dreary day. Start to our Wednesday. Temperatures across the board near 30 degrees. Now, one thing I will note is we thought it was going to be at least 3 to 5 degrees colder than this yesterday. Models were hinting at temperatures more along the middle to upper 20s across the board. We have not gotten down there this morning, probably thanks to all that cloud cover that has settled in and kind of stuck around. So all of us near 30. I just want to say that, to note that, because I'm not going to complain about the warmer conditions, but just something of note that we did think it was going to be a little bit colder. It ended up being near 30 degrees, and nobody's complaining about it being a little bit warmer this morning. And if you're stepping outside, warm is definitely not what you're going to be describing, those outside conditions. Temperatures, again, near that 30-degree mark, most of us below the freezing degree mark. 31 in Houston, 31 in Bruce, 30 in Water Valley, 28 in Oxford. So some of us in the 20s, 28 in Holly Springs as well. 30 down in Louisville, 32 again over in Kosciuszko. Let's take a more of a regional view of temperatures right now, because those cold temperatures, that cold air, it's made it as far south as the coast. Take a look at this in Mobile, temperatures in the 30s as well. So even going down to the coast can't escape those cold conditions. 37 in Hattiesburg, 33 in Natchez, 42 in New Orleans. Going a little bit further, 39 in Destin. So even down along the coast, pretty chilly out there this morning right along with us. So cold conditions across the southeast. As for rainfall, not dealing with any. So that's some good news out there this morning. You're going to need your coat, but you're not going to need your raincoat. Mississippi Live radar showing dry conditions overall across the board, no matter where you are this morning. So that's some good news. Not going to have to deal with that. Over your first 12 hours ahead, temperatures kind of going to be sticking where they are over your next hour. So still near freezing by 8. So even if you're headed out right now, even if you're headed out in the next 30 minutes, still very chilly out there. Eventually getting into the 40s by 11. We'll be in the upper 40s for a majority of your afternoon. So that's a little bit warmer than where we were yesterday, but still chilly out there, and a lot of cloud cover sticking around with us as well. A few lucky ones will get some peaks of sunshine this afternoon. Most of us just stick with a lot of clouds throughout your day ahead. Temperatures get back in the middle 40s by 5, and then we're right back to the 30s as we head into your 8 o'clock hour. So yet again, a pretty below average day out here. Take a look at what's going on satellite and radar. You can kind of see that faint gray line right there in places like central Arkansas. That's the end of that cloud cover. And again, that is not here in North Mississippi. Still dealing with a lot of clouds throughout your day ahead. As I put this into motion, you can kind of still see that light gray still blanketing us. Maybe a few peaks of sunshine out there Hopefully, we'll hope for it this afternoon, but a lot of us, again, dealing with clouds. All of us going to be dealing with clouds building back in overnight. We're going to be watching our next system that's just going to be hugging the Gulf Coast. As it does, it's going to surge moisture in a few rounds going as early as Thursday. So Thursday by 6 o'clock, a lot of us for that morning commute going to be dealing with rainfall, especially folks that are south of Lee County. So the further south you are, the closer you are to that system, and the better your rain chances are going to be over the next 24 to 48 hours. That's that first round that comes in Thursday morning. We'll watch another round come in as we head Thursday evening, and we could see some mixed precipitation, not for us, let me note that, but yet again for folks very close to us. So I'm thinking the Missouri Boot Hill into northwest Tennessee could see a little bit of a brief wintry mix. Here in North Mississippi, you guessed it, plain cold rain is all we're going to be dealing with from the system. As we get into Friday, this should continue to push off to the east, and we're looking at more of a drier day out there for Friday. Again, maybe a few showers in the early part of the day, but drying out by the time we get into the afternoon and evening. So that's some good news for those Friday night football games and any Friday plans you have. Coming up next, we'll take it more hour by hour. We'll go more slow through that rain chance instead of that brief overview that I just gave you. Also, of course, we'll talk about your full 7-day forecast, how much rain we're looking to see from that system pushing through, and then what's in store for the weekend. Also, I have another look at someone's Christmas lights. If you like looking at different Christmas lights through North Mississippi that we get sent in, I'll have our next guest picture coming up at the end of your 7-day forecast. Again, all of that coming up right after this.
I'm your retirement fear, but don't be scared. You're still in pre-tirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. This is pretirement.org.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.
People tell me how lucky my daughter is to have been adopted. But really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
It's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing from 11.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Well, good morning. Happy Wednesday out there. Thanks as always for tuning back in with us here on Mississippi Live Weather. Live look outside, a few more looks to show you the same conditions across the board. This is a live look over in Clarksdale. Lots of clouds packed in this morning. That's across the board here in North Mississippi. Temperatures near freezing for just about everybody, at or below freezing, but feels like conditions in the 20s this morning. So definitely a morning you're going to want to have some extra layers on and start the car early if you can. Live look over in Maben, same story, different camera from the North Mississippi Storm Chasers camera network. Lots of clouds packed in there in Maben as well. And yet again, temperatures at 32 with the feels like of 26. So overall, very chilly out there. As for your airport delays this morning, know anybody that's going in and out of the Denver airport. That's the only airport that I am tracking any moderate or major delays. Got to step out of the way to make sure I'm telling you the truth. But yes, the Denver airport, the only one we're tracking. Again, not major delays, but a few moderate delays in and out of that airport. So anybody coming in and out of the Denver, Colorado airport, make sure they keep an eye on their flight status. Sticking here in North Mississippi, temperature is going to be sticking in the 30s all the way through 10. So even if you're not headed out until 10 o'clock, you're still going to be seeing conditions in the 30s, middle 30s by 9, upper 30s by 10, 40s eventually re-enter the forecast by your 11 o'clock hour. Where are we going to be topping off today? Really in the 40s and 50s for a few lucky ones. Most of us sitting in the 40s today just because of all that cloud cover that packed in. Maybe a few peaks of sunshine, but overall clouds keeping us cool. 48 in Eupora, 49 in Grenada, 46 over in Cleveland, Greenville, 48, 52. Again, a few lucky ones, 50, Amory, Houston, Kosciuszko, maybe a few people getting to that 50-degree mark, but a lot of us sitting in the 40s today. As for your parade planner ahead, maybe you got some parades going on this evening. I know there's a lot of events going on over your next few weeks, including Christmas parades. It's going to be another cold one out there. Our chief meteorologist, Matt Lawpon, was over at the Tanglefoot Trail for the start of that parade, and it was cold out there. You could see on his live shot yesterday evening at 5 and 6, you could see the steam from his breath. That's how cold it was. So overall tonight, looking like the same story. Temperature is going to be dropping through the 30s this evening, eventually to that freezing degree mark, 32 by 7. So if you're headed out this evening, going to be outside, again, make sure to layer up, have the scarf, have the coat, have the gloves, have all of it. Let's talk about when rain re-enters the forecast. As we head throughout your day today, as I said, cloud cover really going to be sticking around. Going into the afternoon and evening, maybe right before sunset, we could see a few breaks in the clouds. The further south that you are, maybe could see a few peaks of sunshine. But for a majority of us, we stay pretty cloudy all day long. Going overnight, that's when we'll start to see that first surge of moisture come in from that system that's going to be hugging along the Gulf Coast. And the closer you are to it, the better your rain chances. So the further south you are here in our area in North Mississippi, the better you are at getting some rain tomorrow morning. Attala County, Belzona, all the way over to Louisville, Macon, Aliceville, Golden Triangle region, better at seeing some rain chances, light to moderate shower activity out the door for your Thursday morning. Going to want to plan ahead for that. But a few showers, again, could make it as far as Lee County as well, as we see that moisture kind of surge up from the north. I know you see little pinks here. Close your eyes. Don't look at it because it's not going to happen. We're not looking at temperatures cold enough to get a wintry mix, even though models trying to spit out a little bit of something here. Going into your afternoon, we'll see that next surge. So morning round dries out by midday, and then we'll see another round come into play as we head into your Thursday afternoon and evening. So tomorrow, not a great day for any parades or anything like that. We'll watch that pass through into your evening and overnight hours. Going into your Friday morning, this low pressure system, again, that's just hugging the Gulf Coast, will continue to push off to the east, and the rain will also go with it. So yes, maybe a few showers in the front half of your Friday, but the back half of the day looking a little bit more dry. How much rain are we looking to see? Well, you can see where that low pressure system is going to be just traveling along. You can see that 2 to 3 inch mark in those yellows and reds all the way from Louisiana up into places like Georgia as well, and including the Panhandle. The further north that you go, the less rain you're looking to get. So closer to the Golden Triangle region and south of that, possibly anywhere between 1/2 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch. And then the further north you go, Tupelo around 1/4 of an inch to 1/10 of an inch, the further, again, north and closer to the Tennessee line that you go. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Rain chances do taper off, but we sit in the 40s for a majority of your work week, or really for all of the rest of your work week. And then we're eventually getting into the 50s, keeping a very low end rain chance out there for Friday and Saturday. But I think a lot of both of those days do look to be on the drier side of things. 55 by your Sunday, and then going back into the 40s and 50s for your new work week ahead. One thing to note, right outside of our 7-day forecast, so looking at it like 7 to 10 days from now, going into further into December, I just want to warn you that we're watching a potential warm up. Can you believe we're saying that with temperatures right now near 30 degrees? But hey, just want to give you a first look at that. This is a temperature outlook again for the 11th through the 17th of December. So going just before that holiday week and weekend, we're looking at conditions getting above average here in North Mississippi. And if I zoom that out, you can see a good portion of the United States looking to get warmer as well. So that's just something of note. We're looking at a little bit of warmer conditions entering the forecast just before Christmas time gets here. Talking about Christmas time, take a look at the Christmas lights over at the Olive Branch City Park. Our friend Sam sent this in, and I just had to show it. Really beautiful conditions over there in Olive Branch. And make sure, if your city has really pretty conditions like this over at the Olive Branch City Park or your Main Street, make sure to take a picture and send it in. We're going to love to showcase cities and houses across North Mississippi this holiday season. So if you got a nice one, make sure to send it in and you'll have a chance to be featured right here on Mississippi Live Weather. But again, beautiful lights over there lit up the Olive Branch City Park with all of those nice colors showing up on the lake there as well. So thanks for tuning in again to Mississippi Live Weather. We'll be live one more time at 7:30. So make sure to tune in there to see more Christmas lights and, of course, another in-depth look at your forecast coming up at 7:30.
Can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. Appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course.
The bravest thing that my dad has done has been going back to school.
It wasn't when he first enlisted, it was when he found his first support group.
The bravest thing she did is when she asked for help.